Yesterday, I went to an event for Fab Finds by Keitra. Well, a Fab Finds by Keitra event, an event that she put on. You know what I'm saying? We don't edit here, so we stumble, we keep it moving. Okay. So she had an event at Amir Oud, and I am from Fort Worth, Texas, and Amir Oud is in Dallas. So it's in Richardson, which is still considered Dallas, whatever. But it's a little far from me, so I've never been to Amir Oud, baby. I had such a great time. We got to make fragrances, interact with her. She is such a beautiful spirit. On screen is what you see. Off screen is given the same exact thing. She's very welcoming and talking to everybody. She just throws such great events. And so I got to make my own fragrance, which is pretty much basically it's like a mixture of Baccarat Rouge and I think it's Mason Crivelli, the hibiscus mahajad, I think is what it's called. So I kind of mixed those fragrances up, and kind of came up with my own scent. And that was making funny. Our fragrances or whatever. Keitra came up to me and my friend. She was like, "Oh, you need to try this fragrance here." And mind you, it's a mere oud, so they have incense, oud wood, oils. It's so much going on fragrance wise. So you're kind of like in a rabbit hole of fragrances, and so it can be a little bit overwhelming. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I need to go back. Okay. So she's like, "Oh, you need to smell this." And so I could have swore, if I remember correctly, she pulled out a camera to try to get my reaction to it. When they sprayed it on the paper, I was like, "Okay, this is nice. It's cute. It smells good." But it was like, "Okay, I mean, I like it, and I liked it, but it was just like, it was that. With your fragrance, you get like a 10. I got me a 10 mil, fragrance, and that was the fragrance that she introduced me to. Even though I was just like, okay, well, it's cute. So maybe if I want to layer or something, I could just test it out. Be cute or whatever. Baby, I went home. I took a bath. And I put on my unscented lotions and potions and all that. And I said, let me try this fragrance she was trying to shove in my face. No, she wasn't trying to shove it in my face. And I think it's called Vanilla Planifolia Extrait 21. And I think it's supposed to be Amir Oud's impressions of Vanilla Planifolia Extrait 21, which is about 630, 40, $50. Okay. So I came home, I took me a bath, washed all the fragrance, because I had so many fragrances on my arm or whatever, and I did tell you about my scent of the day, okay? And so I said, let me try this, because I got me a little 10 mil of that fragrance. Baby, when I tell you I put that on, and I almost screamed in this house, because maybe I wasn't, my nose was going crazy. But baby, when I sprayed this on with nothing on but just this and my unscented lotion, I about got my life. Now I got this last night. Now you see how much I got? Do you see how much I got left? This is gonna be, and I'm just trying to be nice because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because either Dallas, well, Richardson is over an hour away from me. It's over an hour, and so I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And I told, Keitra, I sent her a DM, and I was like, oh, I am smelling myself. This is amazing. It smells. I was just like, I am so sick of vanillas, but baby, something is special about this one here. And you might hear her talk about it on her channel, Fab Finds by Keitra, but baby, if she talks about this, she is telling absolutely no freaking lies. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want this now, even though I have this and I could just use this up and get it later. But I was like, no, I need it when this goes out. I need it to be in my presence immediately. So she posted something. I was like, ooh, let me text these people. So I text them, nobody text me back. So I called Amir Oud. I was like, hey, excuse me. I need to know how I can get this in 100 mil, and I need it ASAP because I'm not driving to Richardson. Sorry. And so she sent me a message. She said, just text me your information, blah, blah, blah. You pay for it, and then we'll send it to you. I was like, good, boom. Now, also say, I sent Keitra a message. I was like, boom, it's done. I got my 10 mil, baby. I thought I was so over vanillas, but if you smell this vanilla, I can only imagine how Guerlain's vanilla Panifolia smells. If this right here, reasonably priced, smells amazing, beautiful. Okay, so if y'all don't believe me, when you see me and I smell good, if I had this on just gone, I'm gonna let you know, and then you can see for yourself. But baby, I wore this today. I'm sweating and I feel like I stank. And my brother's fiance was like, "Oh, you smell so good, baby." This smells amazing. So Fab Finds by Keitra. When I tell you that girl has it, and I feel so bad because I was just like, when I smelled it, I was like, okay, because they sprayed it on the paper, and then I even blotted on my hand. But I had so many fragrances on my arm. I'm like, maybe that's what it was. But baby, when I got home and I have nothing on but just unscented and threw this on, I was like, oh, I need it now. Oh, this is so. Anyways, shout out to Fab Finds by Keitra. And speaking of Fab Finds by Keitra, if you go on Skinpotion, I believe her code is FabFinds10 on Skinpotion. You can get 10% off. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm going to talk about my scent of the day at the event. And then we're going to get to Fleur. I promise. I'm sorry. I told you I didn't plan this. This was a part of my scent today. I wore yesterday at the event. I wore Chris Collins' A Long Kiss Goodnight. And I had this body oil on. And this is Skinpotion Alma Divina body oil. And I have been going through this phase of where I don't know how I feel about Skinpotion. You know, I love Kama Sutra. Can you see that? Is it giving what it needs to give? Okay, there's so many lights in here. I don't know. This is called Alma Divina. I was going through this phase where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about Skinpotion. Meaning, I didn't dislike the brand. I love Kama Sutra, of course. I have Kama Sutra in here somewhere. Let me see. I have my Kama Sutra, so I love Kama Sutra, and I've had the oils. I've purchased all the oils. I feel like my hope was restored in Skinpotion when I smelled this. It has notes of champagne, lily of the valley. Now, I have only had a what do you call it? Scentbird vial of Valaya from Parfums de Marly. It gives very much. This is his name is Ray. He never said that it was an impression of it, so I'm not gonna say it's a dupe, but I'm just saying for me, it smells like Valaya. And baby, when I tell you this is better than Kama Sutra, I don't care what anybody say. That's your opinion. I'm sorry about the light, but this is so freaking good. When I tell you, it is amazing. Skinpotion, you need to put me on your PR list. You need some men on your PR list anyway. You need me on your PR list. I mean, so I can get this for free. I would try to sell some. I mean, I promise I would. Come on, just put me on your PR list because I want the bath stuff. I want the lotion. I want the body. I don't want to buy any body butter right now because it's too hot and I don't want it to melt. I don't want to go through all that. Put stuff in the refrigerator. I'm buying body butter no more until about October, November, period. Unless somebody give it to me for free. This is so beautiful. If you smell Valaya, this is giving very much Valaya. It is 11 minutes and I have not talked about what this video is actually about. Sorry, but I just wanted to tell you that. Anyway, shout out to Skinpotion. Shout out to Fab Finds by Keitra, baby. She know how to put on an event. Anyway, so